Now that it's Ramadan and we're thinking about fasting, it's important to not go to either extreme, right? So there's one extreme where people are afraid that fasting is going to hurt them. And they're afraid, and it's not necessarily justified, that fear that they have. So for example, if you're a student in college, or if you're even an athlete, right? When you think about not eating and not drinking water, and you think about these things, you'd be like, oh my God, how am I going to possibly do this? I'm going to get injured, or I'm going to die, or something bad is going to happen. And that's just not the reality. That's not the reality. There are professional athletes who fast, right? Some of the more famous examples include Hakeem Olajuwon, right? He used to fast every single Ramadan. People would tell him not to do it. He wouldn't listen. He would fast every single Ramadan, and he did it fine. There's a lot of professional soccer players that fast these days, and when it's time to break their fast, they break their fast. They find a way to make it work, right? So some of us, if you're in that situation, then it is kind of like, that's your test. You have to kind of take the leap of faith and plan. No one's telling you to skip sahur and to not get the amount of calories that you need, but you're going to find that Allah Azza wa Jal is going to take care of it. If you take one step towards Him, He's going to take two steps towards you. And you'll be surprised at what Allah Azza wa Jal is able to help you accomplish, even if you're fasting. That being said, there is the other extreme that we do experience sometimes too in the community, but it's usually not like the college-aged crowd. It's usually not the athletes crowd. It's usually the older crowd, in my experience, where they have a legitimate excuse. They have, chronic illness, or they have, it's kind of dangerous for them to fast. And they're like, nope, I'm gonna fast, I'm gonna tough it out. And that's also not okay, right? Because if you're going to, and we're talking a situation where you're actually going to put your health in danger for fasting, Allah Azza wa Jal has given you the way out. Like, please, like take the way out that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, out of His mercy, has given you.